Tiffanys Content with 7 days of Christmas weather, and we're taking you through it right now. You can see the sky cover, very clear, but also some clouds in the sky, especially on the East Coast. Let's take a look at the current temperatures. You get 10 over in North Dakota, and then you get 60 down in Florida. So that's a big difference. Now let's take a look at the frost freeze temperature. It's always going to be a little bit more chilly in the morning, so you get your 11s and 20s up there up north. But let's take a look at this surface weather, and right now you can see those fronts coming on the East Coast. It just whipped through Florida and through the East Coast with lots of flood on Florida and South Carolina, North Carolina, and now it's battering right up northeast. Now looking on the West Coast, you got an atmospheric river coming through, and that's going to whip right through California and go straight through the United States. But you see those fronts that are helping it flow right through. It's going to be a lot of heavy rain and precipitation. Look at the amount of rain that'll be coming through, blasting right through the United States. So right now you can see just how much of that comes, and when it comes through, it's going to mix with that, snow, rain, freezing rain, and frost. Then you got that coming over in the Midwest as well. So you see by the Great Lakes, you're going to see a lot of that lake effect activity. And just look at the East Coast. You got the hurricane winds over there. You even got flooding and just lots of frost and freeze temperatures. It's going to be nasty over there on the East Coast for this coming week. And this is the current watches for today. So now let's take a look. Damaging winds are definitely a hazard for today, and you can see that it's right up going up northeast, so it's definitely trying to work its way out or into a northeaster. But you still have those excessive rainfalls and tornado warnings as well. More of a slight risk, but it's even coming over on the West Coast, you see. But now let's take a look at that rainfall on the radar, and it's heavy. It's very heavy over there. You cannot even see some of the states because all that rain is coming down. This is the wind gust, and look at how much, 53 knots for the wind gust. It is definitely rainy and windy, and when that wind flows, those waves are going to start pushing up as well. But this is definitely something that we're looking at on the satellite as well. You can see all of that waves and wind and precipitation coming through. It's almost tropical. It's extra tropical. Definitely bringing in tropical storms like condition with those heavy hurricane-like winds that is forecasted on the current watches. And you can just see that flow, and you can also see the fronts and how they're moving in so many different directions, and that's why it's not a hurricane, because it has a front attached to it. Now let's look at how this precipitation is moving, and it's definitely trying to work its way up and out, going up north, trying to form a nor'easter and try to even get stronger and intensify as it gradually takes action. And you can see that on this map here, and even some of the video footages we'll try to show you a little bit later. But this is definitely a lot of things going on still right now. Let's take a look through the next few days, and this is going into the 7 days, so Christmas. So this is the next few days, and you're going to see that atmospheric river coming through California, and then some clear skies. But that's when that front is going to come through and break apart. So half is going to go Midwest, and the other half is going to go right towards that Gulf Coast and cause a little interaction over there in the Gulf, headed towards Florida as well. And then you're going to see that snow coming in over in Colorado and bringing that low pressure in the mountains, definitely bringing some snow over there for the holiday. So let's take a look at the current temperature. Still a little chilly up north, but look at the south, in the 40s in South California, Texas, and Florida. And it's also lots of clouds over there, looking at the sky cover in the Midwest and the East Coast, and we know why. That cyclone, subtropical, extratropical storm is over there with hurricane force winds. And of course, that atmospheric river that's coming through on the West Coast, bringing in a lot of cloud cover over there. Make sure that you stay tuned to Tiffanys Content for your 7 days of Christmas weather. We're doing the countdown over here. It's Tiffanys Content. Like, share, subscribe.